The Dickens Music Program has been running for 20 years. I started this program because I believed that Canadian music education could benefit greatly from ideas about music from cultures other than Western music. During the time I've been teaching, I have taught Brazilian, Cuban, and West African drumming, guitar, and the Zimbabwean Marimba Orchestra. During all the time I've been teaching, I've had my greatest success with the Zimbabwean marimbas. My students really loved the sound of these instruments. These instruments were invented in Harare, Zimbabwe in the 1960s. They were invented because music educators were looking for an instrument that could bring together the diverse cultures of Zimbabwe and promote peace in their new country. Since that time, these instruments have spread all over the world. Charles Dickens School was the first school in Canada to use these instruments. Since 1998, they have been a central part of our music program at Dickens, through the help of the Vancouver School Board World Music Continuum and their ability to loan instruments to schools such as our own. We now own our own professionally built set of Zimbabwean marimbas, which you see in this video. Owning our own instruments has made a huge difference to the development of the students. Previously, we were only able to perform or practice or learn our own music for about 3 months each year. Now we can go for 6 to 8 months learning the marimbas. And this has had a huge impact on the development of the students' music. The reason we own these instruments, of course, is because of a generous grant from the CARIS Music Counts Band-Aid program and through the help and support of the Dickens Parent Advisory Council. Embryonic Journey is one of my own compositions for Marimba Orchestra. It was written in 2007 as part of a project to have Canadian music in our marimba orchestras in our schools. The piece is based on Afro-Cuban clave rhythms that are actually very hard and sophisticated to play. You also hear in this piece the influence of Zimbabwean and African polyrhythmic 6/8 music, a really classic kind of rhythm from the African world. As well, the music is written in a kind of European Dorian church mode that is something that you might hear in Celtic music or ancient European music. This gives the music a kind of emotional quality that's darker, more heroic in a sense, a feeling that is quite different from what you hear in Zimbabwean or Cuban music. This music is very difficult to play. If the students even lose one beat, 1/8 note, the music can in a sense become unglued, the parts not fit together. It's a tremendous challenge for the students to hear each other, listen to all these parts together, especially when they're maybe performing in a reverberant hall. It's a real test of their skills. However, what I find is that they have progressed so far with their music that they can feel these subtle and complex rhythms and play them with confidence that is communicated both to each other and to their audience.